And welcome back everyone to a small update video. I haven't been posting so much in the last 1 or 2 weeks, and well, actually longer than that. And I just wanted to give you a small update on how things are going and what lies ahead in the future, basically. I'm sitting already a little bit to the side because I'm planning on blending in some footage later on so that works more smoothly. Just to say that. And we'll start with last week, I would say, where I was, well, let's start even before that. So I was commenting the FIDE Women's Grand Prix, and after that there were many things to take care of. And I also played the Metropa Cup and many projects in between. I was recording some courses from home and giving a lot of trainings and all those things. So that's why we're here today. And last week I gave a blind simul. So this is the first thing I want to talk about because I just want to share my experience because it was pretty interesting. It was in a smaller town in Austria called Leibniz. It's a pretty southern town in Styria. It's already quite close to the Slovenian border. And I gave a blind simul there in the chess club against 5 chess players. And yeah, when I agreed to that, I was kind of scared. And even to the day when the blind simul happened, I was pretty worried that it could go wrong as well. Because it's 5 boards after all, and playing against 5 players at the same time with a blindfold on, I thought would be quite difficult. But fortunately, it turned out that, yeah, I managed to do it and I won all of my 5 games. I'm not saying this to get any applause or anything, but yeah, I was just happy with it anyway. And I only managed to forget the position, I think, once, and I made one illegal move, which I have to say, because I think I understood something incorrectly, which was when the move was announced, or maybe I just messed it up myself. That's also highly plausible. But overall, it was a really cool experience, and it was quite exhausting, I have to say. It was like 2.5 hours long, I think, how the games lasted, maybe 2 hours. And yeah, after that day, I went immediately to Linz at 7 in the morning. I left my hotel basically a bit after that. And I went to play the Plus City Grand Prix, which is a pretty new tournament organized by the Austrian chess president, Michael Stöttinger, in the shopping mall in Linz. In actually one of the biggest ones, I think it's one of the biggest ones in Austria at least, maybe even more than that. And it's a pretty cool concept that on Thursday and Friday you have the individual tournaments, and then on Saturday and Sunday, that's when I played, it was those team events. So it's a team blitz and team rapid tournament. I played in the team with 3 Austrian colleagues, Grandmaster Dominik Horvath, Grandmaster Valentin Dragnev, and International Master Konstantin Pyrer, who is an outstanding rapid and blitz talent specifically. And we had pretty good hopes coming into that event because we're quite a young team and we know each other quite well. But unfortunately, it didn't go so well. Like on the Saturday, it was the Blitz event, and I had a horrible day there. I lost so many games in a row, and yeah, just unlucky games as well. But yeah, it didn't go so well, and therefore also for the team, we did not score any special prize. I think we were top 10, but like we were not in the prizes, so it wasn't what we were hoping for. And also on the rapid day on Sunday, at least I had better games there, but for the team it still didn't really go so well. So from a success standpoint, the weekend was not so successful. But after that, the journey continued basically. That on Tuesday, which was yesterday, I played the match about the World Cup qualification, and I was streaming that match on YouTube as well. Maybe some of you have seen it. For those of you who are not familiar with what I'm talking about, is that Austria has won World Cup spot for the World Cup 2025 this year, but we have to play it out, the 3 of us, because we're quite close with the rating, and this is just one system which was proposed by our national coach Markus Raga. And therefore we played this match about the 1 ticket for the World Cup. So the winner will get it in the end, of course. And yesterday was this preliminary stage, that I get it out, that one player is going to be eliminated, which in the end was Valentin Dragnev. And the system was like that in the first round, it's 24 rounds, everyone against everyone the same amount of time. And the first one to finish first, which was Dominic Horvath in our case, then immediately advances to the next stage, which is phase 3, which is going to be a classical match in the World Cup format between now Dominic Horvath and myself, which is going to be played on the 13th of June. So actually already in about 9 days. By the way, if you have any ideas what I could do there, I'm thinking of streaming it as well, but with classical games, I'm not so sure it would be so exciting. And also let me know, guys, how you enjoyed the stream, actually, if some of you have seen it, because it was kind of a first time for me to stream something live like that. And honestly, I can say honestly that at this whole match in general, I had a really good time. Like, I was really enjoying the games, and even at some point, like, I was also blundering like crazy, and huge time troubles. But I was simply enjoying it there to play for that ticket, but simply to just play against such strong opposition. And I just had a really good time. Didn't feel much pressure at all. Like also because of the fact that I think that all of us would deserve the ticket to the World Cup, because we're all, I would say, important parts of the national team. And yeah, so there was no like pressure like that as well. So really enjoyed it. And yeah, what was I saying before? That Valentin Dragunov then played against me in this phase 2 match. Yeah, that's where I was going. The phase 2 match, which was then played out between the second and third place, which was second was me, and Valentin Dragunov was third in phase 1. So then we played a blitz match consisting of 8 games. And the important detail, which in the end was actually very, very important, that the person who places, who has a better place in phase 1 has the tiebreak odds. So a 4-4 standing in the end would be enough for me, which then, funnily enough, it turned out that the match is actually going to end 4-4, because the match was just super close. I think it was quite a good match, honestly, like a really good one against Valentin Dragunov. And there was really a lot of excitement until the very end. If some of you have seen the games, it was after round 6, it was 3-3. Then I had a pretty promising position with white, and I blundered an exchange in one move. Then it was 4-3 for Dragunov, and I had a must-win game in the last round with the black pieces. And yeah, I got a pretty decent position out of the opening, but then it got really complicated. He completely outplayed me. And I think I was totally lost at some point, but somehow I was able to win the game in time scramble, and then the match ended 4-4. And therefore now I'm in the phase 3 stage together with Dominic Horvath, and we're going to play this match out in a classical format. So I think that's everything about the World Cup, which I wanted to say about this qualification tournament. I really think it was a cool idea to also stream it. Like, as I said, I had a great time, but really, I would really appreciate your feedback, also how to make that stream better, and of course also for the upcoming match, if I could do anything there. Still thinking about perhaps streaming it if it's possible. So those were all the things about my past events, and of course the upcoming match against Dominic, which is also going to be really exciting. Apart from that, I have to say I'm going to vacation tomorrow on the 5th of June, going to Italy, and hope I'm gonna have a nice time there, because I really feel like in the last few weeks I was doing so many things. I was still trying to keep on playing as many games as possible while working with YouTube and with my students and with courses, which I all really enjoy. But it just got a little bit much, and therefore I'm really looking forward to my vacation. I might still post some checkmate exercises in between, but yeah, I'll be back with full strength after my vacation, and hopefully I'm going to be able to record some more videos. Already the next big opening video is, the opening ideas video is already incoming. This is going to be a pretty big one, so at least you have something to look forward to, hopefully. And yeah, that's everything I wanted to say. Thank you guys for staying loyal to the channel, even if I'm gone for some time. Hope you enjoyed the stream on Tuesday once again, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, guys.